Hey folks, and welcome back. It's been a while. You'll be seeing a video slightly before this, um, kind of marking my return back to Laura Boken's request. But yeah, it has been a while. I've just been really busy, so um, hopefully the series will continue on strongly after this. Where we left off is beginning of Act 3. We've just fed the dog a bone, and oops, we got a necklace from underneath the doghouse, or inside the doghouse. Um, I'm not sure if we can do it at the moment. If you check inside, you notice that Celie's gone. So it's Lillian, who we were both talking in there earlier, and the dog's now in the doghouse. It's finished with the bone. This is not a looking place. It seems to be a private little garden, completely surrounded by a large hedge. You wonder why. Bugger. Misplaced my drink. Oh well. That can wait for now. This is a poor but clean shack here. There is a poor but clean shack here at the edge of the old sugarcane fields. Nearby you see a small chicken coop. I know I've been through all this before, but I'm just going to read it again anyway. Knock on the door, see if Celie's home. Just a second. What you want, Missy? If we give her the necklace, we can actually go inside. It belongs to her. My necklace, I was wondering where it got to. Well, Missy Laura, why don't you come and visit me a while? And we will. See, this place looks quite cozy and comfortable. She's managed to make a home at the little old shack rather. But if you want, you can sit a spell and we'll visit. There's one thing you do need to pick up here, and it's relatively difficult to get to, but there's the carrot on the table. Before taking the carrot, you look at Celie for permission. She nods her approval, and with that, you take the juicy looking carrot for yourself. But since this is actually the first time we've had the opportunity to really sit and talk with Celie, she's been quite, sorry, I'm just really looking for where I put my drink. It's not there. She's been quite reserved and not wanting to talk to us prior to this moment. So we really can take the opportunity now to actually talk to her about certain people, ask about certain things and stuff like that. So we'll ask about Lillian, since we've seen her talk with her so well. Poor Missy Lillian. That girl's had her troubles. Don't want to talk about it too much, but her daddy's suicide hit the poor little thing hard. And then have to take care of her mama more about... then have her mother care more about her liquor than her own daughter? It was sad, alright. So we've got some insight to Lillian's problems. Apparently her dad committed suicide, and as we've seen, Ethel is really much more happy just drinking and talking to the parrot. So we'll actually ask about Ethel then, since we're on the topic. Most of Ms. Ethel's trouble started when her husband killed himself. About 17 years ago. Lordy, it was messy business. After that, Miss Ethel sort of fell apart and started on her drinking. As I did mention, there's some parts that are obviously quite outdated, particularly the way that Celie talks. It isn't exactly the most, yeah. Anyway, actually ask about the Colonel. Colonel Henry is a nice enough man. He wants to be left alone. Ask about the dog. He's a good old dog. What about the horse? Colonel Henry thanks that old horse. He told me once that Blaze saved his life in the Spanish-American War. And the parrot. Sometimes the parrot says some interesting things. So that's a little tip as well. But we'll ask about the other workers, and she should be close with them as well. Fifi is a real conniver, right? She knows what you want, and she'll use any means to get it. And I mean any means. Yeah, we kind of seen that. What about Jeeves though? Jeeves is hard to figure. I think him and Fifi could be up to something, since I've seen them wink and blowing kisses at each other. So it seems Jeeves and Fifi might have a little bit more going on than meets the eyes. There have been a few accusations that Fifi and Jeeves have got something going on, and Celie seems to be confirming it. Now what about Rudy? Seen nothing but trouble with him. He fritters away his life in those drinking establishments, takes up with all kinds of women, Spends all his money at gambling tables. Why, he tells Why, hell, he's up to his head in gambling debts. And Clarence, oops. I think he's took lots of Colonel Henri's money over the years. I just don't know why I think that. I just do. It does seem a little bit accurate, as we know that him and the doctor have embezzled a bit of the money to buy a racehorse that didn't turn out too well. Don't trust the doctor around Colonel Henri. Don't know much about him, but he ain't seemed right in the head to me. Gloria. Missy Gloria ain't much different from her mother, just younger, that's all. We'll ask about him other than Gertie. She don't care nothing about Colonel Henri. All she cares about is his money. It's just the same as her poor dead husband. From what I can recall, is Gertie married into the family. Henri is her brother-in-law rather than actually blood brother. So that means, of course, Rudy and... Well, obviously Rudy and Gloria are both blood related, since their father would be the Colonel's actual brother, but still, there's obviously some distance there between them. Yeah, she won't talk to her about herself. Is that all? Celie, Rudy, Gloria, Ethel, Clarence. Yeah, we've talked about everything. But there is Sarah. That's the girl we read the Bible about and stuff like that. The poor child must have been terrible to lose her family, home, and the way she did. From what I hear, she never did get over it. And let's see if there's any ghosts around. Some say Sarah Crouton haunts the old cemetery. Don't know about that. I don't go near the place anyways. Well, that's all we'll do for now. Seems we covered everything we could possibly cover, so we'll just leave. At least for now. And we'll take a bit of a wander outside. There's not much going on at the moment. In fact, it's actually relatively quiet, which might be a good thing. See if anyone's in the old little shack here. Is that you, Laura? Come in and join me. Ah, it's open finally. You're inside the leaky old playhouse. Again, another 15 minutes have passed, as we've encountered another significant event. And then he said, what did he say? Look at book. Glance at the book in Lillian's hand and see its old fairy tale entitled Bluebird. We'll look at Lillian, because this seems a bit odd to me. This is a bit odd. Oh, there you go. Your friend seems to be reading a book to these old dolls. Look at dolls. Well, apparently we can't. Talk to Lillian. Huh? What are you doing here? Will you let me in, Lillian? God. So we'll ask her about people as well, since we're here. It appears that Lillian is more interested in reading the book to some old dolls, and they're talking to you. Probably best to leave her alone right now. Well, I don't care if that's the case. There's nothing terribly odd going on here, is there? I don't know. Sorry, one moment. Just had a little message pop up in the corner. I'm going to take a look inside right now. I'm going to see how the doctor's doing. Since last we saw him, he was sitting reading. Oh, something looks wrong here. The chair's been knocked over and there's signs of a struggle on the floor. Look on floor. See nothing special. Look. Okay, the things on the floor, there's a poker, like a fire poker, and there's feathers as well. You wonder how small pink feathers got on the floor. They look like they may come from a pillow. Or a feather boa. Dun dun dun. As you retrieve the fireplace poker, your eyes happen to fall upon some pinks here, so we pointed that out. The pokers are not too obvious, and the thing with that area there is it's very quickly cleaned up by Jeeves. Jeeves will come upon the room and tidy it up after you initially found it, of course. So we'll quickly go upstairs and explore this area. I do want to check one thing. Again, it's been a while since I played this game, so I'm trying to recall it bit by bit. I'm almost playing it blind again. But we'll take a look in the Colonel's room. I think we have the opportunity to do something at the moment. Oh, actually. Get can. Okay. Oh, oops. Oh. Okay, this is interesting. Apparently the Colonel isn't as reliant on his wheelchair as he's previously led on to believe. In fact, we just caught him walking around his own room. We did also find a cane just before, so maybe we can place two and two together. Something of interest in Cutie and Gloria's room. But that definitely is interesting. The Colonel was, I think it was Dr. Wenders who pointed out that the Colonel was actually a lot healthier than he lets on. I mean, initially we could have our doubts. He was confined to a wheelchair in our previous knowledge, but he does seem to be moving around quite comfortably now. There's nothing of interest in your room. And now what's going on in Rudy and Clarence's? Oh, another event. So what are these two talking about, I wonder? Who's the so-called director that Gloria's seeing now? Why, all the punches lights up for getting between me and my gal. Gloria was never your gal. She just went out with you for a couple of times. You thought you owned her. I got news for you, buddy. My sister doesn't need to sit up for the likes of you. As a matter of fact, you're nothing but a mere dalliance. Dalliance? Why, you're one you can't make a commitment to anyone. Just trying to sink Gloria down to your lousy level. You ain't good enough to kiss the ground she walks on. You're nothing but a low-class jerk. Quit butting in between me and Gloria. This is none of your business. I'll handle it the way I want. I won't be asking your permission. I'm just warning you, Jack. If I see you near my sister again, I'll cut you up into little pieces and feed them to the dog. Got it? So things appear to be getting heated between Clarence and Rudy. As we did find out earlier, Clarence and Gloria, Rudy's sister, have just broken up. She's found a new director, and she kind of sees it as a way of breaking into Hollywood. As we did hear previously, she's nothing but a casting couch floozy at the moment, but she might be on her way to a big break, who knows. Just take a look in the bin, look and currently it's empty. Okay, there's nothing there. As it does kind of hint currently it's empty, there is something that appears on it later on. I think it only appears quite late on in the game, but I figured it might be worth a double check. We will talk to the Colonel in just a moment, but look at bed. The Murphy bed has been pulled down for Dr. Fields to sleep on. Now you might notice something. If you recall in our previous videos, Dr. Fields' bag was actually sitting on this bed earlier, and now it's gone. Most suspicious. Anyway, we'll end this episode here. Thanks for watching, and bye bye for now.